Greetings, future masters. I have this problem for you. I wanted to show you how I got the solution of this. What happens here is that if you look at this board, you have to ask yourself this question, which was my dad's famous lesson of what is this guy trying to do to me? And you see this rook here, and this knight are all attacking this knight. So I can't even add a second defender. Even if I did, he'd just take it. The only way to defend it is to play c3, but white can play simply knight takes c3, and if black plays knight c4 attacking this rook, he takes the rook, I take the rook, and you're back to even with nothing special going on. So that's not really too interesting, but I looked at this and I was thinking, you know, the other option, I can't just move it. Knight to d3 or knight to a4. He just plays rook takes free rook. Well, that's not good. So I was thinking, well, you know, what if I take this knight? I take this knight, he's going to take my rook. I'll win the exchange. But I can take this e pawn. And what that gives me after that is two connected pass pawns in the center versus his chump rook. He can't mess with my king because this bishop protects it. So after I calculated this stuff, this is what I played. So I took his knight, took the rook, fine. Knight takes pawn. Now what happens? He doesn't have a direct threat against my king. And if he tried like rook 2 to b2, he gets e5, and this rook defends the entire 6th rank. If he plays like rook to a8 attacking my bishop, it's kind of simple stuff. You know, just play bishop to b5. Again, it checks and doesn't do any good because bishop to c6, and I'm going to play e5 at some point. And there's nothing he can do about that. He's also going to face d4, so even king f2 does nothing to d4. So this is the case where positional understanding allowed me to properly evaluate that knight and two connected passers against this rook is directly advantageous, especially with this king backing him up. He's in danger of facing c3, king c4, and king d3 just marching to score. So this was only a 3-move problem. 24.95. But it's not, you know, you're not winning on material. I mean, maybe you are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's knight and 2 pawns versus a rook. But it's which 2 pawns? These center pawns that are forward and past makes it bad news for white. So this is the kind of thing that it's not about necessarily just the specific moves that you're doing. Sometimes you have to know what you get as a result that's beyond just material advantage. So just wanted you guys to see this and see how it's done. Something a little bit different, something you just don't see explained very often. I know because I didn't see it explained very often. So hopefully this will help you out. Just a quickie 5-minute video. So hopefully you enjoy this. Like it, subscribe, let me know what you think about it. I'll see you guys later.